Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello everybody and welcome to our Let's Play of Restaurant Empire 2 to be exact.
Oh, this is I'm pretty sure it's 1. But it's Restaurant Empire. So,
Recently, we couldn't see this bar, so let's review what we have so the audience can.
oh, what should we review about that?
So, if you remember, the money bar was kinda cut off.
Right, well, actually, Aaron, on the recording, you could see the money bar. But when we were looking at it on screen,
And
we couldn't.
so
So now we got that fixed up.
now it's time to continue. Let's not bother to
Right.
where we were.
And this is where we left off. So there's the money in the top left corner. And let's listen to him talk about this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Next is the profit indicator, which shows you how much money you actually made in the past month. Be careful. If you ever see the numbers displayed in red, it means you are losing money.
Uh-oh.
You should take remedial actions immediately before
Okay.
all your hard-earned cash is used up. Left-click on the Next button to continue. Now let's go into your restaurant. The area indicated by the arrows is the restaurant indicator. Once you start owning more and more restaurants, you can use the square arrow buttons to cycle through the different restaurants in your possession. To enter Tres à Table, left-click on either one of the arrow buttons located to the sides of the restaurant indicator at the top of the screen. This is the interior view of your restaurant. If you ever want to leave the restaurant, left-click on the Leave Restaurant button. This will take you out of the restaurant and back to the city view. Go ahead and try it.
Okay. So obviously,
There is our. Sorry for the dizziness here, folks. I got to learn to control this a little better.
yeah, but we'll get the hang of it.
All right, let's go back to the city.
Yeah.
You can also double-click on any restaurant that you own to enter. Give it a try. If you are ever doubtful about a button's function, simply mouse over the button or an interface element. A brief pop-up describing the button or interface function will appear. Extended help will be displayed if you mouse over the button a bit longer. Left-click on the Next button to continue. Your customers like to look at interesting objects while eating. Decoration adds ambiance to the dining experience, so let's make your restaurant more attractive. Left-click on the Interior Panel button when you are ready for the next step.
Okay.
You can see 4 large buttons. These are the main categories of items that you may place in your restaurants. There are seating arrangements, decoration, rooms and textures, and lighting and accessories.
Okay.
Clicking on any of these buttons will bring up that item category as well as their subcategories. Let's spice things up in this dismally bland restaurant now, shall we? Left-click on the Decoration button to continue.
Okay.
There are wall-mounted, floor-mounted, and tabletop-mounted subcategories. For now, let's focus on wall-mounted items. The button is already highlighted in yellow. Left-click on the Next button when you are ready for the next step.
Okay, let's stop here.
Oh,
Let's stop and chat before we move on.
oh, a little chat before we move on. Okay.
So, because that guy never shut up. So, well, here we are with. Let's take a tour of a little restaurant. Over time, our restaurant will get bigger and more
And better, huh?
So, yeah. Sorry about this, folks, for the camera views. But my dad will get better at the camera views later.
Yeah, that just takes practice. So there's the kitchen. There's the dining room. Looks like a rather small kitchen, if you ask me, but it's not a very big restaurant either.
As time goes on, we'll upgrade our restaurant a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So
Okay, so let's see. We have to right click. Yes. There we go.
stabilize.
Little view this way, somewhere around there. All right. Shall we carry on?
Yeah, let's see what is going on.
All decoration items have at least one attribute, and at most two. Some increase a restaurant's comfort rating, while others may increase the decoration rating of your restaurant. These are indicated by the corresponding attribute bars located right below the item description. Higher rated attributes are desirable traits, and the higher their ratings, the more they will benefit your restaurant's ratings. Choose an item to place in your restaurant now by left-clicking on an item thumbnail. Now drag the object in hand onto the restaurant floor. Do you see a colored box below the item? That's the item's bounding box, the physical space the item you're holding occupies. You cannot place the item when the box is red. Line the item up against a wall. Don't worry if the item is not properly aligned. Items will line themselves up correctly when next to a wall. Notice that the help message that appears near the top of the screen will indicate when an item can be placed. Find a place to add this item and left-click to mount it.
Right there.
While you're at it, place a few more items on the walls. When you feel you've got the hang of it, left-click on the next button.
So what can we put in the item?
Portrait of Napoleon. Yeah, some of these are not real good in decoration value. Let's get another one here. And let's try, ooh, how about along this wall over here?
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look. Oop. Hang on.
Level.
Lovely, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let go of that. I don't want that one. What else do we have? The Witch Hunt, Relaxing Mistress, Royal Parade. Ooh, a mirror, Louis XIV, the vanity mirror. Do we need a mirror in? I want to rotate around this way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's move up. I'm trying to get into the ladies' room here, because I bet you the ladies would love a nice, beautiful vanity mirror in the restroom. Oh, wall-mounted item is not applicable to the ladies' restroom, so where could we add a... Oh, there's a lovely spot for a small mirror, don't you think?
They can walk out and see their own face.
Yeah, alright. Well, you think we got enough?
For now.
For now, alright.
But I'm telling you that.
Good going. Now that there are a few more items placed on your restaurant walls, let's see what we can do about the floor. Left-click on the floor. Placing items on a restaurant floor is similar to mounting items on walls. Pick a few items that catch your fancy, then place them on the restaurant floor. When you are satisfied with the amount of decoration you have in your restaurant, Left-click on the next button to continue.
Okay, well,
Side table.
will you shut off? I mean, seriously.
Rotating here. I need to. Where could we? Oh, you know, I think what we really need here. Let's move this out of the way. Don't you think a nice little screen in front of the kitchen would be good? Ah, there we go. Just to kind of screen off the kitchen. They don't want to see into the kitchen. That's very bad.
So, can we see the tables?
Yes, let's. How do I undo this? Should we see the tables here? Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta learn how to rotate this correctly. Ooh, how about. Partition. A traditional wine rack.
Let's zoom in the restaurant.
Okay.
And turn it around.
Oh, we're gonna have to zoom out a little bit. Wrong way. We need to rotate this way. Oh, I see a perfect spot for a clock here. Let's move over a little bit and rotate up. Don't you think that's a nice spot for a clock right there?
Yeah, but
No?
yeah. I like it.
Ooh, but here's a nicer looking clock. Oh, right there. Wonderful.
Can we? Oh, maybe later on, my dad will get an idea of the camera angles so you can see more of the tables.
There we go. Okay, you want to see the tables and chairs a little better here?
What?
A little flatter.
Can you make it kind of fun?
Kind of flat. I think we've decorated the room nicely, though.
So well,
Zoom in.
and then turn that way.
You want to rotate a little? This way?
There.
There. All right.
That's a good camera angle.
All right, let's move on.
You are obviously a quick learner. Remember, whenever you need help, you can seek me out. Simply left-click on the Adventure Mode button at the bottom left corner of the screen. The Adventure Mode interface will appear. All you have to do after this tutorial is to locate my house on the location list and double-click on my name, the one that says Michel Leboeuf's home. I will be waiting for you there so we can continue your crash course in restaurant management. See you soon!
Michel Leboeuf. Very good.
So now what?
All right, so what did we click on here?
The house. Ew.
I see you know your way around, Armand. I'm now going to explain about setting up your menu with tasty recipes. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Good. Let's get going then, shall we? But Uncle, tell me what happened in these 4 years. Or, sure, Uncle, show me how to entice customers with a well-planned menu.
Sure, Uncle, tell it. Sure thing.
Okay.
Well done, Armand. Now that you know how to decorate your restaurant, let's see what you'll serve your customers. This is a food establishment after all. Left-click on the Food Menu button. You will see your restaurant's menu cover. You do not have any dishes set up in the menu yet, so this is the first thing that we will remedy. Below the menu is the Food Menu interface. There are several buttons, but for now, we will focus on adding recipes to your menu. I will explain to you the other buttons in further detail later on. Let's add a recipe to your menu now. To do this, left-click on the Add Recipe button. You will notice that the Food Menu interface has been swapped with the Recipes interface, the repository of all your available recipes. As you are just starting out, you only have a handful of recipes available. The 5 square buttons on the top of the recipe interface represent food course categories. Left-click on the Next button to continue.
Oh, and I can say the people at who comes at our restaurant sometimes magically gives us a free recipe
Ooh, that would be handy.
from visiting our
Below the Food Course buttons is a recipe pane of the recipe currently viewed, as well as its name. The recipe pane also has 2 round arrow buttons that can be used to go forward and back through your list of recipes. In this case, the main courses. Go ahead, try it now. Left-click on the arrow buttons to cycle through your available recipes. When you're done, left-click on the Next button.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Oh, yep, we will. We better stop this recording. It's getting a little long, huh?
No, because I need to go to the
Oh, yeah, we'll be right back.
we will talk you in a minute. We're not done with this let's play, this video, but
Yeah, we'll close this video out and start a fresh one, huh? So I don't get them too long. Perfect.
so, thank you for someone. Let's play on Restaurant Impossible. Next time on Restaurant Impossible, we'll start ordering some food and maybe get some help. So until then, guys, this is Evan and Peter playing Restaurant Impossible.
Restaurant Empire. You've been watching too much TV. Restaurant Empire.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
It's kind of long. Yeah, it's kind of cold.